Hello. As I said yesterday, I will upload, or well, actually try to upload one video, no, four videos per week or three, related to what I have learned, what is struggle I'm facing right now, and the upload that I will be facing. For example, one mistake that I had recently was that, look, when we are thinking about taking a trade, we have like a structural pattern we're following in our minds. What I mean by that, for example, normally, and what I'm going to say right now is on the book the from Dr. Van Tharp. So I highly recommend you to go and get it. But anyway, the thing here is that we have a structural pattern for taking a trade. That is, recognize the signal, feeling good about the signal, and taking the signal. What happens? I was struggling with a thought, or intrusive thought in this case, where I was thinking, okay, if I, after recognizing that is the signal that I'm looking for, and also feeling good about it, a thought appeared. What was the thought? Thinking what will happen if it goes wrong, or what if it hits my stop. This kind of thought led me to feel anxious, feel stressed, but worst of all, sometimes not taking the trade and also missing many opportunities. For example, the last week I missed three opportunities based on this factor. So why I'm telling you this? Because it is very normal for us to face these kind of struggles. The point here is to understand where it's coming from. No, well, actually, not really understand where it's coming from because it doesn't matter sometimes, but improve it and make like an action plan in order to avoid committing this mistake and also to overcome this struggle that you're facing right now. So then, what I did, well, actually, here I have the book. This is one of my favorite books. It's called The Core Transfer. Core Transformation is written by Conner Andreas and Tamara Andreas. It's a book where you can learn how to really overcome so many obstacles that we have in life, not only trading. I mean that this book is written from someone training NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming, and also is focused on assessing how to overcome so many obstacles and also mental limitations that we have already put us in our brains and limited beliefs. But anyway, I treat that part with this book, and thanks to this kind of information, I managed to overcome it. But apart from that, I also want to mention that this book might not help you, as well as anything that I'm saying here might not help you because you and I are different. What I mean by that, as when I say that we are different, we have different kind of thought patterns that we have in our minds, and also we have experienced so many different things in our childhood, which means that, which led us to interpret life in through a different lens. Said that the only thing I could recommend you is to try different things or approach in different ways to try to overcome when trying to overcome an obstacle or trying to solve, in this case, as I did, because for me it worked that way. But I remember before I had this tool, it was very difficult for me to change my thought patterns and also to change my behavior. For example, feeling let's say anxiety when talking to someone that I didn't know, or feeling like anxious when approaching a girl, or what else could be doubting myself. That's another pretty interesting point. When you doubt yourself, actually, if you doubt yourself or doubt that you might not be able to get what you are looking for in life, or get your goals, or to achieve your goals in this case, I highly recommend you to read this book. Really, read it. When we hit, and I'm going to say this right now, when when we hit 100 subscribers, I will I will gift this book to someone. Only one, and only in the US because I have an Amazon account and I can send it through it. But anyway, I also want to say that Conir Andreas is not paying me anything. The only thing that here is that I really want only to share what has helped me so far, because in the near future I will tell you my story that is related to how much anxiety you can face in trading, how much will frustration you will face, or you might face, or you have faced, and how I managed to overcome this frustration, anxiety, and also intrusive thoughts that were not serving me well, in the sense of trying to pretty much isolate myself. So yeah. And one more thing that I will want to tell you, and is if you are struggling right now, that is going something pretty, I'm gonna say, like, if you're facing right now some kind of depression, anxiety, and stress, and it's something that you have been experiencing for a long time, it is not sometimes related to trading. It's most of the time it tends to go back to your infancy or something that happened in your past. But the good point here is that it can be treated. So I will highly recommend you to go to a psychologist or psychiatrist. But more than that, to talk. Ask for help. If you really need help, there is nothing that is more important than asking for help. Because when you ask for help, bro, you literally don't know how many precious people are out there. There are so many people that really want you to succeed. But you notice that when you ask for help, obviously you also have to understand that you cannot ask for help to someone that you don't, that he or she doesn't like you. You can ask for help to someone that you really trust. And believe me, someone might be your teacher from high school. I mean, he could be the one. Why I'm saying this? Because I did the mistake of not asking for help when I face these kind of things, and it was pretty tough for me, and actually it almost went very bad. So yeah, anyway, this is the video for today. I know that I have jumped through so many topics. I hope that I didn't mix up the ideas, but anyway, I promise you that I will plan more the videos, the upcoming videos. So yeah, so I wish you all the best. Enjoy yourself. Keep improving every day. Keep looking for different ways to improve. It doesn't matter if it is 1%, because sometimes there's another topic right now that I will talk about. Now that I remember, sometimes we tend to look so bad for the results that we tend to set aside all the effort and also all this tiny results that we have gathered so far. For example, let's say that you are hitting the gym. The first time that I went, for example, to the gym, I was only able to bench press the bar, and it was pretty tough for me, literally. But the next time I was able to put extra weight, like the 2.5 kilograms per bar. I know that you use pounds, so it will be like 5 pounds in each side. So what I'm trying to say with this is that in trading, it is like hitting the gym. You don't, let's say, like, you will experience improvements, but sometimes those improvements takes a little bit of time, and sometimes we try to rush it, and when we try to rush it is where the problem starts. And once this problem starts is when everything is going against you. So look for tiny improvements, congratulate yourself at night. Also have a diary where you I have my diary here actually. Literally. Right now, I know that it's 2022, but I mean, I will not buy someone new right now to write my achievements of the day. So that's fine. It works really pretty fine. No, I will be transparent with you. This is not my diary for the achievement. My diary for achievements are on my bedroom next to my bed. This diary I use for programming myself each time that I'm sitting right here in my office and going to enter into the market. But that's another topic that I will not cover right now. But anyway, just congratulate yourself for the time mistakes. And another book that I will highly recommend it to you is the book called The Gap and the Gain for Mark Seligman. It is a pretty interesting book. It's a book related to mindset and how you literally tiny little changes in your mind can have a huge impact in your life. So, bro, I mean, it is only learning this information and applying it. I know sometimes you might don't want to learn to read, sorry, not learn, read. Or you really don't like to read. I don't care. You can purchase an audiobook. It is an audiobook in Amazon. What else? Where else? And sometimes you have to really organize your life because I know sometimes we are pretty messed up that we believe that we're following the right track, but we really don't have like a track or a destination. So it doesn't matter what you do. So it is like we have a set here in Latin America that is like el que no sabe a dónde ir, cualquier bus le sirve, which means the ones who doesn't know where to go can take whatever bus, it doesn't matter. So just have a goal in mind. Have maximum 3 goals, no more. And keep working for them. And that's it, bro. Till tomorrow or the day past tomorrow. I don't know. But anyway, I wish you all the best. I wish you success in the market. I wish you abundance in the market. But most of all, the most important thing that I really wish to you is to believe in yourselves and don't let yourselves down. That's all. Thank you.